Well, it is no secret COVID-19 has affected our lives and how we socialize with people.
It can be extremely tough for older people, specifically not seeing their friends and family. And that's why Gibson Area Hospital is working to make a difference in their community with their four-legged friend who's visiting us today. We've got Vicky Angsman and Amanda WAUGHTEL. They are not four-legged. Daisy, however, the therapy dog is. Welcome,
Daisy,
guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, let's talk a little bit about these services at Gibson Area Hospital that you guys provide. Is this something new, first of all?
Actually, we've had this program for many years. I think we're coming up on our 8th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
And what I do is I'm a therapist for geriatric behavioral services, and I work with older adults who are struggling with different issues such as depression, anxiety, grief, change, just all sorts of things that happen as we start to get older. And it's a group therapy-based program, which is incredibly effective for anybody, but especially older adults, and especially right now when everybody is social distancing and isolating and you can't get out. And so we all know the story.
What have you seen as being the primary either questions or issues that you're dealing with because of quarantine and COVID? What's coming up more often?
With my patients, what's coming up more often is definitely with them being older adults, they're more concerned and worried because they're at higher risk. Many of them have underlying conditions, which also puts them at risk. But the isolation that they're experiencing, then I can't go out, I can't go to the grocery store, I can't do the things that I used to do.
Yeah, and that's where Daisy may be helpful.
That's where Daisy
in comforting. Yes. So Amanda, tell me a little bit about Daisy and how we put her to work.
Well, actually, I'll take that because
okay.
I'm Daisy's handler.
Okay.
And what Daisy does is that she will attend our group therapy and individual therapy services. I see you guys waving at her.
She's thinking we need some love.
Yes. and some camera time.
And yeah. And what's amazing about incorporating animals into psychotherapy is just the ability that they have to calm a patient. As you can imagine, or a client, how unnerving or how scary it is to be in psychotherapy. But with Daisy present, it kind of lowers that anxiety level, not to mention just what you're doing right now with petting her ears or stroking her ears.
I feel better already.
I thought you looked great. It helps lower your blood pressure and slow down your heart rate and just kind of ease that anxiety response or that stress response. So most of the time in our groups, Daisy will make the rounds and say hello to everyone. And when the group's over, it's like she has this internal clock. And it's like, okay, time's up. It's time to move on. But they come back. And they really treat Daisy as if it's their own dog.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's the first question I hear when I start my groups. Is Daisy here today? Is it Daisy here today? Yes, Daisy.
Forget you. We just want the dog.
Who needs me?
Amanda, as a nurse, what's your role in the program and how are you being utilized there at Gibson Area?
So the role of the nurse for this intensive outpatient program is to provide a daily nursing group. We talk about a large variety of topics from medications to diagnoses to fun groups like friendship and laughter. And then the nurse also provides individualized treatment goals as far as overall health and well-being goes.
And emotional well-being is something else very important that you work on. Look at.
I'm not listening anymore.
I know. Stu is clocked out there. You actually have a reach of 40 miles.
Correct.
That you provide services for.
Correct. And I'm glad you brought that up because within that 40 miles, if a patient has difficulty with transportation, we will provide free transportation, which Champaign County is within that. Champaign-Urbana is within that 40-mile radius. And we also provide lunch.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Snacks.
Transportation, a dog, and lunch. I mean,
what more can you ask
3 for 3 right there.
Thank you guys so much for doing what you do and
no
for bringing
problem.
Daisy.
Can I mention, do I have time to mention
Real quick.
Real quick, we do have a Facebook page, and every other week we do a Feel Good Friday. So like our Facebook page, check us out.
Well, there you go. And there's a look at their Facebook page that you can connect with, and we'll have a link on CILiving.tv. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.